What's up, everybody? This is Frugal Panda here. In the sunny state, it's weird to say, isn't it? A lot of people don't think of Colorado as this, but if you've been here, you know the sunny state of Colorado. All right, here's some of my videos from my visit to Port Angeles this late fall, or it was really late October. Literally, I might have spent Halloween on vacation, if I remember right. My son's 17. It wasn't a big deal, and I also was doing my trip much later in the year. So, yeah, anyway, it was much later in the year I was actually doing my trip. Along this ride, I was going through this area. I could be wrong, but I think I found Bellingham or Bellevue. Anyway, whichever one it was, I loved it. This is a beautiful area. I see why it's growing. Anyway, long story short, I could have got to Port Angeles much sooner, like taking the ferry, stuff like that. And I said, no, I want to drive through areas I haven't been to. Some of the backcountry areas, smaller cities, smaller towns, and I'm so glad I did it the way I did. I did get turned around and caught up in like construction though, which sucked. But I ended up getting off the highway. It took me a crazy way for a little while, so I got to see a lot of the more rural areas of Washington, up western Washington, excuse me. And I really enjoyed myself. This is me. Once I got into Port Angeles, I had to go check out Hurricane Ridge. Someone had told me, go check out Hurricane Ridge. I thought it was cool. It was free. This was during the government shutdown, FYI. I thought I'd get to use my America the Beautiful pass, which is I get into all national parks free, but I got in anyway. And it took me a while to figure out why I didn't see anybody here, like anybody who worked here. And I was like, oh yeah, the government shut down. So that's what's happening here. What did I think of Hurricane Ridge? It was cool. I can check it off a list, I guess. Remember, I'm coming from Colorado. It got colder and colder, so by the time you get to the top, and I've stopped at multiple spots to read the signs and walk around, but I had to do this. I said, nope, you're going to go to Hurricane Ridge this time. That's a national park nearby. So it got colder and colder as you got further up. Don't quote me on the elevation. I might have it in the description. The elevation technically was like 4,000 and some feet, I think. No, correction. I think the elevation here was around 6,772 feet up to. Actually, I didn't know the elevation is 5,242 feet at Hurricane Ridge itself. So it's a little bit over, say, Denver, for example, but it's no Silverton or, Telluride or something, or Leadville or something like that. But that's cool. It wasn't a big deal. Just to give you an idea of where I'm coming from. So was I super impressed? No. Would someone from Kansas or Oklahoma be impressed? Oh, yeah, they'd be very impressed. Anyway, this is pictures of my motel I stayed at. This motel was like $50-some dollars. Super maintained, very friendly staff. Oh, I loved it. There's my travel partner right there. That's what I traveled with. We got back from Hurricane Ridge. We were able to check in. Now let's go for a walk. We need to stretch our legs. We need to get our steps in for our Apple Watch. So now I'm just walking around. I've been to downtown Port Angeles before. I just decided to come back here, check it out more so than anything. This is probably only one of maybe 2 days max that I think I had in Washington State where it was overcast. Most of the time it was sunny and with some clouds here and there. If it was overcast, it burnt off, and was sunny at least part of the day. I don't care. I'm just stretching my legs, walking around. What I did run into, and I found this out in Port Angeles, guys, and if you're from Port Angeles, you can chime in too. The food, or the restaurant scene, it sucks. Like, it took me forever to find a place that was open. That wasn't a place I'm going to spend, say, $60 at. I didn't want prime rib. I wanted something local. I wanted seafood. And part of this, I'm really walking around and getting hungrier and hungrier after a while. I ate at this pizza place. I don't think it's on this corner, but one of these corners last time we were here, we ate there. But I'd already eaten there. I remember we were in the hotels up here, and you walk down those stairs to come the last time we were here in 2023. Anyway, so after a while I started walking around. Also, while I was here, I stopped in a little souvenir shop and was talking to somebody who worked there. She was a transplant from another state, and she was telling me, because we were talking about the homeless, he said, yeah, the homeless are bad here. They said they get them, they take them away, they take them to whatever, and they just come back. It's really hard. And part of it is the ferries come in here, and homeless folks hop on those ferries or find a way out here. It's just how it is. It's very difficult. It's still a cute little city. I still like it. I really do like Port Angeles. A lot of that stuff is not their fault. It's just how it is being in these cities and being, on a ferry route where they can hop on and jump the ferries and go different spots and everything. Anyway, we're also walking around. Oh, while I was here, I ended up going to the not the Ark. I'm sorry, they don't have it here. The Goodwill. I've been doing this thrift store thing. So when I go to places, I got to check out the thrift stores. I find some amazing stuff in places. Anyway, I found a Renogy solar panel, and it works. 100-watt Renogy solar panel for like $20. Yeah, $20. So I had to buy it, and so I just stuck it in my my SUV. I wasn't walking. It's after this I would drive around, or I did it before some. Anyway, I ended up getting it. There's that you can walk down to the downtown. Anyway, yeah. So we're walking around. Every place I go to wasn't open. It was closed, like went out of business. One place had super sketchy reviews and literally was closed when it said it was open. And I didn't want prime rib. There was like a nice steak place, but I'm on a budget too. I wasn't in the mood for that. I'm by the ocean. I want fish and chips or something related to the ocean. You know what I mean? And so I ended up, believe it or not, eating at the Red Lion. I think it was. Red Lion Inn had a restaurant, and it was cool. It was good. It was pretty good fish and chips. It was probably better at the Red Lion Inn fish and chips than I'll have all year in Colorado, to be honest with you. So anyway, we're walking around. We're chilling. I think next time I come out here, because I will be coming out here again. My daughter lives in Oregon, so it just gives me another excuse to do these road trips. So yeah, I will be coming back out, of course. I'm gonna plan it out much better. I stopped at Country Market. We've been here before, and I grabbed a couple of candy bars. Ooh, they are so expensive here. But I did grab a couple candy bars regardless. I want to spend some money in the local economy, of course, too. We're walking around. I did not pull my bike out here, so I didn't ride my bike. I think the last time I came here with my family, I might have went out on my own on my scooter and rode my scooter around. Oh, and I have a new scooter. It's a V-Set. Don't let me lie on the total name of it. Anyway, it's a dual power one, so the rear and front both work, have power, so it can go up to 50 some miles an hour. Very powerful, big battery, all that good stuff. So here we are walking around. We're just chilling. I'm getting some exercise in too, but I am getting hungry, and ultimately I would find a place. And partly this is late October, so places me and my wife went to the last time we were here, when we were coming here to whale watch, we're close kind of for the season, or I missed the hours. Remember, this is still a very small city, so it's not like everything's on and popping here all the time. And also, I think I started deciding to go look for a place to eat at an awkward time. It wasn't that late. It was probably 4 or 5 p.m., but a lot of stuff was closed. But I'm not going to get fast food. I could have got fast food and stuff. And also, there were other places, but they weren't sit down. And I want to sit down and chill. And Red Lion Inn gave me a picture of the bay, or the water, and stuff like that. And I didn't want to go to a bar. I almost went here, but I didn't really want a burger. Where I ended up eating, though, I could see all this good stuff right there, ultimately, from the window. Anyway, like I say, next time I come out, I'm going to plan it a little bit better. Also, I found a nice walkway, and I want to get a picture from the top of this, like you walk up this little thing along the trail here. And unfortunately, there was a homeless guy, camped out underneath it with drinking beer, and it's like his little home. I'm like, man, this sucks. This is like for people to get up, walk up this little walkway, get to the top, it's not that high up, and get a good view. And I couldn't, because this dude's sitting underneath it, living underneath it. I'm like, dude, where's cops? Can you guys, you know what I mean? Come on now, kill your tourism with that, which ultimately kills their tax dollars. Anyway, so yeah, it's like this. We're walking down. We're still chilling. We're just walking around and stuff. I'm going to be starting to head back after today. Anyway, like I was saying about that motel I was at, it was very awesome. And I have a bad habit of finding these little hotels that are motels that are really cool, really cheap. And I'm only there a night. It was the same in Lincoln City. It was an awesome motel. And I will remember it when I'm back in the area. Next time I come there, I'm going to stay at least 2 nights so I can explore the whole area and get out there and do that, because it was like 50 some bucks as well. Man, it's unheard of for a clean place. You can go, so see that thing right there, that little, you can walk up to the top of the stairs. There was a dude camped out underneath it, really, and there's kids walking around too, getting pushed around, but you can't, who wants to walk over this dude to go to the top? you know, and I don't know if you can see from the bottom, like, you know, it has like, I can't remember, like a grate or something where you can look up and see people over at the top. But anyway, we're just walking around. It wasn't that busy here. And I have a great time out here. I love looking at the house. I love their downtown. I love those little cute houses there. I don't know if I said this before. I've been procrastinating all my videos, so I'm a little late getting these videos. I'm trying to get better at doing it. It's just, you know, things happen in life. You lose your mojo, like putting out videos all the time. I don't make a living from this. I make a few little dollars here, and every once in a while it'll pay for one of my trips. You probably say for my YouTube for the whole year, it paid for probably gas and my motels on this trip if I really wanted it to. So I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's not my source of income. I have a job. I have really 2 jobs. So they take, you know, precedence over that. So yeah, I've been a little bad at procrastinating. I'll just say that. That's neither here nor there. You know how it is in life. It's the same thing. I have a 1988 Suburban in my garage that I haven't fixed yet. And I may not. I may actually end up selling it because my mind's starting to float on something else. And I'm thinking about getting like a Dodge ProMaster. My lease is almost up on my Aria. So I'm debating it. I'm debating it very heavily. And if I do get a Dodge ProMaster, the reason it's front wheel drive and I live in Colorado, is I'd like to build it out a little bit more to have it as a venture vehicle too. I don't know. I might just grab another minivan for my commuter car and mess with it too. I like them too. I never thought I'd ever say that. Port Angeles, population's 20,000 people that live here. It's on the Olympic Peninsula. Beautiful place. Beautiful views here. I would come back here again. I've been back here. I think this is my 3rd time being here probably. But next time I come, there's other areas I want to explore. My next West Coast trip, it's going to be a lot more on the coast, but it's also going to be a little bit more focused on NorCal, Northern California and stuff as well. And the areas I'm talking about in Northern California, a lot of it's going to be more of the interior. I'm very interested in more of the interior and stuff like that, as well as the West Coast. I mean, the coastal areas too. But I really like the rural areas of California and stuff, and just the small, nice little cities, fair prices on stuff. How it's slower. People are like, why would you want to go to those? I like it being slower. I live in a city. I have a busy life. Going there and just having to slow down and being around just regular folks going about their day, you know, chilling and, you know, doing their jobs and enjoying their family versus the rat race. That's what I'm used to all the time. And I didn't grow up that way. I grew up in Indiana and got exposed to big cities when we moved to California as a teenager, but I jump in between. But I grew up in a smaller community. So anyway, I like cities about 20,000 or so. I think I like them. I think they have everything you need without being super busy either. So anyway, that's where we did whale watching the last time, I think in 2023 when we came out here. See, you see the sun breaking through now. There you go. Anyway, I really enjoyed my time here. I hope you guys get a chance to go here and go check out the Pacific Northwest if you've never been there as well. This is Frugal Panda. This is Port Angeles. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.